So today we're in the town of Richards. It's located on the Farm Road 1486 and 149 in the Burlington Rock Island line in east central Grimes County. The town was founded in 1907 when the residents of several communities in the vicinity of Lake Creek moved to a newly constructed line of the Trinity and Brazos Valley Railway, where it crossed the road between Fairview and Long Street. The area actually had been settled by Anglo-American immigrants in the early 1830s, but no real community was established until the coming of the railroad. Okay.
We usually get no service.
No service?
No service.
Well, I'm on a camera, so that's okay. That's all right. No, that's fine. So we've stopped here today in the town of Richards. And we've been riding by this town for about a year now, and I'm fascinated by the buildings. This to me is old school, old time Texas. I mean, look at the brick buildings. Look at the framework, look at the posts under the awnings. I mean, it's beautiful. This just screams old-time Texas. You know, a stucco building up there, which is beautiful. And so we've stopped here today for the first time. We're just gonna have a look. It's kind of one of those unique destinations that we talked about. A young lady just come out and explained to me that the building we're about to walk into actually used to be the old drugstore. So now it's an antique store, and I'm just going to walk in, have a look around, and actually there's a plaque here as well. So I'm going to stop, we're going to have a look at the plaque, and I'll get a close-up of the plaque so you can see what it's about. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll go in and we'll just have a look around and look at the old doors. I mean, the old woodwork inside the old masonry, it's beautiful. I mean, this is gorgeous. This is old school Texas. I mean, look at that. I mean, old tin ceilings. I mean, I can just imagine when they probably actually ran the wiring. You can see the back counterpiece there. You know, I mean, that's probably part of the old drugstore. I mean, it's beautiful. You know, the building smells a little bit of mustiness, which would add to the ambiance. I mean, I wish you could smell it, because that kind of adds to the mystique of the building, you know, and what's here. I would say all the shelves and the cabinets look like they probably are original on the walls. You know, it's probably how the old drugstore was actually set up when it was. And I'll just walk around here. I'm not going to take too much of our time today, but I just kind of want to pass by. We've been driving by this for, like I said, for a year, and I just think these buildings are fascinating. You know, as we travel through Texas and we see these little towns, we see these, you know, unique buildings, we kind of just stop and see what's going on and just have a look. So to kind of pass this kind of Americana off to you so that you can have a see of what's going on. And we'll just kind of have a peek in here. And
Go ahead.
so what was this part of the building?
This was the doctor's office.
This was the doctor's office?
Doctor's office, yes. See, he passed his prints and his charts and all right through this little door here.
Okay.
Right here. Right here. See, this is
Oh, interesting. See the little door here in the wall, and
yeah.
She says this is how the doctor used to get the reports off.
Charts.
Interesting.
Charts back and forth.
Very
room here,
interesting.
doctor's office here.
So this would have been where people come in and waited,
Yeah.
and then when they were ready, they'd have gone in, and
Yes, go
the
on
secretary would pass it through.
Right.
Wonderful, wonderful. Can you tell me about how old this is?
Well, you saw the plaque on the wall. That's about 1910.
1910.
So we're right about then. If it might have been built before then, I don't know, but That's about the time.
Wonderful,
It's
wonderful.
still not an incorporated city.
That's awesome. That is awesome. You don't see many of them anymore.
No, you
Really.
don't.
How many people live in the town?
The sign outside here says 110 or 111. Now, when I started coming here about 15 years ago in here, it was 52.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
Mhm. So, it's been, so it's got a small, and they have their, back here in the back, they have their grade school.
Okay.
They have their high school. High school, grade school back here in the back
Yep.
here.
Okay.
And it's pre-K through graduation. The graduation class runs between 4, 5, 6. They do not have a football team.
Isn't that amazing? So where we came from in Maine, my wife and I graduated in a school that the whole entire school had 79 students in it. My class was 11.
Mm-hmm.
My wife had come from a school that had, probably roughly about 200, maybe 300,
Mm-hmm.
A class of 70 or 80.
Right.
So,
right.
Considerably different when I graduated from a school that the whole school was her graduating class.
Right.
And we only came from about 88 miles apart. But I
Right.
came from the coast, and she come from inner Maine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for stopping.
Thank you.
We're just open on Thursdays. Sometimes on Friday,
Okay.
because the lady who owns the building has been passed down through her family.
Amazing.
She's a retired school teacher. So if she gets a chance to substitute teach, she's going to go back here and teach.
Absolutely.
And earn that guaranteed money.
As I would too.
And most Saturdays, we're open most Saturdays.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate
Thank
it.
y'all for stopping.